Gareth, back in action. How does it feel?
Quite strange. It's sort of third time lucky. We obviously had what was a pretty good pre-season, then obviously lockdown, and then a bit more of a pre-season before Red Bull, and then again before 2020. So it's a stuttering start, but hopefully there's lots of good stuff, and we're raring to go. A new comp.
You've been working hard in your coaching roles over the last few weeks, but I think it's important to remember what you brought as a player last year. You know, your last two games, you bowled 4 overs in each game, returned 1 for 15, 2 for 24. You took 13 wickets last year at 23. You know, you're still, even at the age of 42 now, you're still one of the top T20 spinners in the country.
I don't know about that. I think the game is ever evolving, and I think whilst you're still playing, you've got to be evolving. You've got to add things to your armoury, which obviously I'm trying to do, and that's kind of the nice marry up between the two roles that I have. Sort of still loosely playing, but coaching. It opens your eyes up to how the game is moving forward, and it's pointless following how people are doing it now. We've got to be the ones who are going to bring something new to the table. So it's still quite nice and exciting, even at 42 years of age.
I was going to ask that about how's it going to feel as a coach. You've been working a lot with Dan Moriarty over the last few weeks, and you could be bowling at one and he could be bowling at the other. So it could be a real sort of, sensei and Karate Kid situation going on here. You know, how's it?
Karate Kid. I'm not sure about that, but I know what you're saying. But the way I see the coaching bit is it's kind of like building a bond between players, and I've got to earn their trust every single day. So a lot of the time, it's no different to being a player and teammates. There is a slight divide, obviously, as soon as you go into the coaching compared with players, but I'm still trying to get that bond with people and try and get that understanding that I genuinely have a care for their game and them as human beings. So in a lot of ways, there's not a lot of change. There is just that slight divide between player-coach, obviously.
But it must be exciting for you to to be out there playing with someone that you've been working so hard with over the last few months.
Yeah, and you know how hard people have worked, and Dan's worked really hard on changing a few little tiny technical points. It's never big changes when you get your professional contract like he has done. You're only talking about minor tweaks just to make your skills better, and it's all about just trying to unlock the skill that he has in his body, and he's worked so hard for that. And he started the first class season so well with the 5-4 ball brilliantly and deserved every wicket he got. There were no freebies in that. So now it's just a bit of a reset to 2020 for him to understand the differences between the two games, which he's eager to learn and eager to get out there.
And we've seen over this game and over the whole of the Bob Willis Trophy so far, age really is just becoming a number these days, isn't it? You've got Darren Stevens, Ricky Clark, pulling up absolute trees in the Bob Willis Trophy. So you must be excited to get out there and become the latest, become the latest person who's at that stage in their career to really be, mastering the art.
The latest tree puller. Nice way of putting it. Look, it's nice, and we're very lucky. This day and age, we've got a brilliant medical staff. From Alex Tyso through to Daz Vanessa, we're so lucky, and if you can't do what they're saying to keep yourself fit, there's something very wrong. So I'm just very lucky that I'm able to extend my career because I've got great people giving me great advice. So touch wood, the body holds up, and we get out there and win some games of cricket for Surrey.
One of the great things that a lot of domestic cricketers talk about is they really love coming here to the Kia Oval to play T20 cricket, because we've got 25,000 sold-out fans. The atmosphere we get here is just absolutely electric, isn't it? On a Thursday night, Friday night game here, and it's completely sold out. You've had more experience than most about playing in that atmosphere. What do you think it's going to be like coming here on Sunday if we're not allowed any fans in?
Very good question, because I know for definite that those 25,000 people have got us over the line from time to time, got me over the line personally. The thrill of having so many people in there and entertaining is something that really does get you up for it. To do it with none around, it's going to be a challenge, and I think anybody that says it isn't is kidding themselves, because the atmosphere here is electric. It's amazing. I'm yet to see anybody come here, whether they love cricket or not have a great time at our T20 games. So how we replicate that from a senses point of view of players is something that we'll be working on, and let's hope that the fans come back quickly, because we need them.
Final question, just your extra responsibilities we talk about as a coach. One of the things a lot of people have enjoyed, I think, you've caught some memorable photographs, and seeing it on the live stream is your hand sanitising responsibilities. Just talk to us a little bit about how you approached that job when you were given it.
We've had a few injuries, so it was all hands to the pump, and it literally was a pump of the hand sanitizer. So it was literally anything that everybody has been able to do, we have done. I'm no different. So you get out there and you try and run to deep cover and third man and try and get everybody sanitised. You try and have a bit of fun with it, try and add a bit of energy, and if a job's worth doing, try and do it well.